This old woman was walking on the street. Suddenly, she bumped into a young man. The young man got very angry. He shouted that the woman had broken his phone and that he would have to pay. The old woman kept apologizing. She said softly, "Son, I'm so sorry. That wasn't my intention at all." But the young man was not ready to listen. He kept demanding money. After a while, another man came there. He said that he was a lawyer. He immediately started supporting the young man. He threatened the old woman that either give the money or the police would be called. The old woman was very scared. With trembling hands, she took off her gold necklace and gave it to him. But the young man shook his head and said that it was not enough. So he also gave her his watch. Still, he was not satisfied. He asked for $200 more. The old woman only had $200. This was her monthly pension. This money was for her medicine, but she had no choice. With tears in her eyes, she gave her last money. They both left laughing. One said softly to the other, "That was so easy." After a while, a young girl saw the old woman sitting alone on the side of the road, crying silently. She went up to her and asked her lovingly, "Are you okay? What happened to you?" The old woman wiped her tears and told her everything. The young girl listened carefully. Then she said softly, "Don't worry, I am a police officer. These two are famous fraudsters. They have done this to many innocent people before. You are not alone." The police officer took some money from his pocket and gave it to the old woman for the medicine. Then he asked, "Will you help me catch them today?" The old woman did not think for a moment. She nodded and said, "Yes, if it can save another innocent person, I will definitely help." The two of them made a plan together. This time the police officer disguised himself as an ordinary woman. The same two fraudsters went out on the road again, looking for their next victim. They started playing the same trick with another innocent person, but this time everything was completely different. The police officer slowly trapped them in one place, and before they knew it, they were surrounded from all sides. There was no place to run, hide. The old woman came forward and stood in front of them. Their faces turned pale. They could not believe what they were seeing. The police officer searched their place and found a hidden box. In this box was the old woman's gold necklace, her watch, and the money she had stolen from many people. The old woman picked up her necklace and held it to her heart. This necklace had been given to her by her late husband. Tears welled up in her eyes, but this time they were tears of peace. The police officer came in front of the two of them and said in a calm but strong voice, "Today you made a big mistake. You saw this woman and thought she was weak. You thought it was easy to deceive old people, but you were completely wrong." She continued. Both were caught and taken away. Finally, justice was done. Because in the end, goodness always comes back, and betrayal always leads to the same place, to its end. If you saw this old woman being deceived in front of you, would you stop and help her? Write yes or no in the comments. If you didn't comment, it means you don't. And if stories like this touch your heart, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more good stories.